We're at the stage right next to the podium. Jason Wagan, Adam Cianciarulo, Justin Brayton, and the Webb family is here to celebrate. That's the best toy you're gonna have. Yeah, hold that up.
Hold it up.
Hold it up. There we go. Tastes good. I'm sure it tastes good. I'm sure it feels good. We've been talking to your team and all the personnel. We saw the emotions up there. Even Bobby Regan with Star Racing standing right in front of us. I want to know the vision you had. This is the team that helped you as an amateur. You had to leave at one point. They didn't have a 450 program for you. Was this always in the back of your mind? If I could get back with these guys and get on their 450, I could get this third number one?
100%, man. They were a long time ago. Once again, when I was a 17-year-old kid, they were the only team in this paddock that gave me the opportunity. So to repay them at this level with a 450 championship, like you said, I was with KTM for so long, and just having a rebirth here at my team that is like a family to me, and to give them what I dreamed about for a long time, it just feels amazing. Bobby is like my grandpa, and it's just so special, man. This group is like family, and to be able to deliver them a championship and myself, and it's incredible, man. It really is.
And you said you didn't think that you were going to be here. You said you didn't think this championship was going to happen. We've seen you go to work. We've said over the years, oh, Coop doesn't have the speed. Jet comes in, Chase comes in. You're still here with the #1 plate. How did you do that?
Well, I think, AC, as a racer, it's just that doubt, right? You have some off years, and you just, the last two for me, I've gotten so close, and I've given it my all, and just I wasn't able to do it. So I think it's just that doubt that always kept me going, of like, you know what, I'm gonna just keep going, and you never know what can happen. And it's talked about all the time. I'm not Jet, I'm not Chase, I'm not Eli, but I like to say I'm Cooper freaking Webb, dude, and I feel like I can get it done. And it's just like, you just question that if you're ever going to be a champion. In 21, that was like the best feeling in the world, and I just wanted to give this team and my family and just myself another championship. And it wasn't likely, right? Coming in to the year, it wasn't like I was #1 on the list, right? And I used that as motivation to put myself there.
Coop, only 6 people in the history of the sport have ever won 3 or more championships. You're the 7th. But you did the first 2 not being a father. I've seen the emotions up there. She's sitting on your lap right now. You're a father of 2. This has to mean maybe a little bit more as a dad?
100%, man. I mean, JB, to just to wake up in the morning and set an example for your children, right? And just to do it for yourself, but do it for a bigger purpose, and to let them see. And hopefully, she's young, but hopefully one day remember that her dad's a champion, right? It's not going to be telling war stories on the recliner. She's got to see it in person, right? So it's special, man. And like you said, you have so many adversity throughout the years, and good years and bad years, and you come so close, and so many injuries, and just you don't know if you ever get there again. So to be able to just get here again at 29 years old is it's incredible.
Speaking of injuries, you kept this one close to the vest. We now hear the same type of thumb injury that cost you last year. You had that going in to this season. Did we find that out today?
Yeah, it was. We didn't want to talk about nothing, because there's no excuses in this industry. You gotta go out there, rain or shine, and get it done. But yeah, I re-tore my UCL early December, so yeah, we were 50-50 on even if I was going to race. So there was conversations, and I told the boys, hey, I'm going out there, and I just see what happens, and here we are.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. You mentioned the emotions of your team. I think people maybe forgot. 2023, the story was Eli Tomac appeared to have the title. Chase Sexton was second in points. Eli gets hurt. But the week before that, you were ahead of Chase Sexton in the standings. You had put yourself in that position. You were gone. We never got to ask what the emotions were. Then last year, coming so close. Just talk about those times where you got that close.
23 was tough, man, because it was it was Eli's title to win, in my opinion, but I was second in line, right? And I was out early, and it just, when I got the news that next weekend, it was tough for me. It really was. It was something where I felt like I put myself in a position to challenge for that championship, and I wasn't able to get it done. And, last year Jet was straight up, he won it and stuff like that. But like you said, when you, and I'm sure Chase will have the same feelings, when you have such a long season, you come so close, you have those what ifs, and just glad I don't have those what ifs right now, because that would have been a long night if so.
Well, Coop, we're going to let you celebrate. Thanks for giving us a little bit of extra time and really being a great champion in general. All the things you've done all year, soak that in. You never know, right? You never know.
thanks to this guy right here.
I love it. I'm glad I could contribute, my friend. No, it's really, honestly, I take a lot of pride in watching you go out there and do your thing. And I knew from a very young age that you were going to be a special talent. So congratulations, man. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats, man. Awesome to see it.
Hi, folks. Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.